Get myself set up here. Well, Jack, what's the story? I didn't keep great with my promise to do a live on YouTube once a week, did I? I said at Christmas, right, that's it. YouTube, there's people that follow me on YouTube and I don't fucking pay enough attention and I need to do a live at least once a week. But then everything kind of gets away on me. So I said I had a bit of time today. I do one. Gary McLaughlin. Were you, Gary? I was went up to work tonight and we finished the wood. So I said I'd come in here and do a bit of work before I go home. Get a cup of coffee, kids screaming. So I do a live on YouTube. What's going on? How is everyone? Do you know they're nice? They're the little Nutri-Grain blueberry yolks. They're nice with coffee. And you feel like you're being a little bit healthier. Because normally what I like with a coffee is one of them Yorkies. The Yorkie fruit and nut. I love them. How's the farm, David? Any crack? No crack. No crack. I'm just eating, making a fucking pig of myself. Why are you all that? I know what you're at. Same thing I'd be at. Probably sitting at home on your couch or on the toilet, looking at car videos or machine videos, and then I popped up in the middle of your screen. You say, I'll go in and see what fuck Cody's at. Well, Cody's at fucking not. I'll find that. Having a cup of coffee and a bar, and then I'm gonna fuck home. I was supposed to get loads of new stock on my shop for Valentine's because people wanted Valentine's presents. And I was supposed to have them like way before now because people like to ship them out to Australia and America and stuff. And I didn't get anything in. So to kind of counteract that, I put a discount code on the shop. But not all good. That is to anyone, but it's 10%. Hello from Wisconsin. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Ponzi guy. Jesus, Ponzi guy, you must have a real name. What's your real name? Ponzi guy. I'm going to drink this cup of coffee and then I'm going to go home. Mr. Ponzi guy in Wisconsin, are you the same guy I was talking to the other night on my Instagram live? I think it could be. No, he was from Minnesota. Yeah, he was from Cutter guy or something like he was called. I don't think on YouTube you can do a join thing. You can on the others. Tried it on Facebook and then everyone chickened out. You go to add them and they go, oh no, I reject. Because they were, I don't know, didn't want to come on. Maybe they think I'm a cunt. They're probably right. Any new merch coming? Yes, there is. Loads of new merch, but it's just not here yet. And it's very, very annoying. I have new mugs coming, and I have new. What's Vicky getting for Valentine's Day? Except the obvious. She's not getting the obvious either. Vicky is going 7 months pregnant, and she's at that stage now where she looks at me with hatred. Right? And if I was to look at her with even the idea of that sexual, she'd give me a box in the fucking testicles. So I think I might forget about that for a few months, maybe more. Might as well cut him off. Might as well just chop the cunt and yoke off. Yeah. How are you, David from Cape Cod? Jesus, would you leave her alone now? Oh, I leave Vicky alone. Vicky is the boss in my house. I do often find that amazing. Most of the trouble I get in is from women messaging me saying that I'm a misogynist and a pig and sure aren't us lads all doing what we're told. So that's why you're drinking coffee and holding then. Is there any saving big bank hats left? It's the only one I don't have. No, there's no big bank hats. There's these ones. They're shocking warm. I mean, now they are the job because I like to be nice and warm, especially when I'm out filming with Diesel or walking from the machine to the car, and I like it to last for fucking ever. No, I have very little on the website. I have stickers, I have vinyl, really good ones, and I have these. These yolks last forever. I have a 10% discount on these and on the ceramic mugs. This says "cunt of a man," and then I have one saying "making big bank," and my favorite, "shut up and drink up." No, fuck up and drink up. Which, funny enough, people probably don't know this, but Lily thought up of that. You know, people would say I shouldn't be proud of that, but I am. I am. My Range Rover's broke. I'm having fierce hardship with cars at this time. Manifold broke on it. No point in doing one, might as well do two. The parts were hard to get, but we got them all now, and then just have to wait and get it done. That's the crack. That's the crack. So, has anyone any questions for me? And I'll try my best to answer them. I'll try my living best before I go. I don't know what's going on now. Oh no, there you are. If you touch the screen, folks, get a bar. What's that? Get a bar. I'm sure you mean get what? A bag? A bar? Don't know what that means. No, my parents named me Ponzi Guy. Just kidding. Lad, what's the crack with the car? Uh, the Range Rover. Well, the Range Rover, we went down the wood the other day and I took Vicky's car. Vicky loves this Range Rover. Range Rover breaks down and the big horn is still working after all those years. Yeah, the big horn's still working. When I had the big horn out in my friends, my mechanics, and I told him to just do everything to the big horn. I want the big horn just mint. You know, Daddy left me the big horn when he passed, and it means a lot to me. So I wanted it perfect, and I told him just do everything underneath, just have it perfect. And he ordered all the parts, but we didn't get a chance to do it. And then the transmission, we thought the transmission went on the Range Rover, and it ended up just being some solenoid or something. But when there was a leak, and it was an injector, and when he went stripping it, he realized there was a crack in the manifold, and then there was another manifold. Might as well do the two, and then it just escalated into a big job. So I took home the big horn, and it's just parked in the house. So that's the crack with the big horn. How's the house coming? To be honest, I've been missing your videos. Crazy busy. Hi. How's your mum doing? What's the difference between jam and marmalade? You can't marmalade a Mickey up your hole. Do you know how many Snapchat followers you have? Yeah, Snapchat's probably my biggest. It used to be bigger, dropped a lot. I've had fierce problems with shadow banning and stuff on my profiles because I won't take the advertising revenue or won't sign up to AdSense, because if I sign up to AdSense and take the ad revenue money, then they make me adhere to certain terms and conditions and stuff that I can or can't say. And I'd rather sweep the roads in the morning than do that. Average 800,000 views or something like that. Any new podcast coming? Yeah, recording a few podcasts. I'm waiting for season 3 now. I'm taking a little bit of a break, so in between stuff, because I rent out this studio as well, and I'm trying to get a system going where I'm a good few podcasts ahead of myself because there's people renting the room, and it's very hard to say I want to talk to normal people, and most normal people work during the week, and I work during the week, so I'm trying to organize my time around theirs, and the best way to do that is to be ahead of myself 3 or 4 episodes, and I like to give people time. So if someone comes in to have a chat, I want them to be able to sit down and they're not being told you're here for 40 minutes, you're here for an hour. You can be here for as long as you want. If it's a 3 hour conversation, it's a 3 hour conversation. I don't think that you can have a real conversation with someone in 20 minutes. You don't really get to know anyone and you don't really get to chat to anyone like that. It's just a weird way to have a conversation. Nobody has any patience anymore. Do you know how? Yeah, have that. Lad, what's the crack? Range Rover. Is there any saving? No. So that's why no comparison. I still don't know what Ponzi guy's real name is. Where's the new woods then? We're after moving to a wood in. It's on the Leash side of the Slieve Bloom, so it's not too far away. About 15, 20 minutes, which is grand. It's nice timber as well, which is also grand. And I'm getting to work tomorrow. Normally I'm on nights, so tomorrow Garrett's on the saw, so I get to do a day shift, which is badly wanted because I start around 5 and I work until 2 or half 2, 3 o'clock, and that's grand. It's not a fierce long hours, but you see, Jane still gets me up in the morning at fucking half 5, 6 o'clock, so you're just not getting any sleep. You're like a fucking zombie. Well, it is what it is. We're hoping that we get a little bit different work in the next few months, and then Garrett will have a lot more sawing to do, and I'll be back on the forwarder, uh, or maybe the harvester. But either way, I'll be working during the day because it's very difficult to get a structure when you're working at night time. Oh yeah, okay. Someone wants to see the. This is the podcast room. I'll give you a good look. That's it. Nice, isn't it? All the mod cons. All the mod cons. So I do have a nice little ambiance going. There's me whiskey set. That's my favourite thing I've ever got. That thing. I have one in here and I have one in the room. Making big bank. See that? And there's whiskey stones. Put them in the freezer and put them in the bag in the freezer. Freeze the shit out of them. And then you can cool down your drink without watering it down. Because if you put ice in some whiskies or some bourbons, it waters it down after a while. It just doesn't taste the same. But with the whiskey stones, it makes it ice cold, but it doesn't water it down. That's why I love them. It's really cool. They're my favourite things. So, any questions before I go on? Nearly finished my cup of coffee. It's yeah, 9:15. I have to go home and you'll follow me. Will you bog like that one time that we don't talk about? I will not bog. I could bog. All the best to the family. A podcast can never be too long when the conversation is good. Did you get to listen to Alan with Donald Byrne? I did. It's my favourite podcast that Alan done. As Donald Byrne was just he's an interesting guy, and when he was talking, he's just been normal. He's just having a normal conversation, and they're the best. They're the best. It's like just listening into two lads having a natter, and I really think that's missing in all media now. Everything seems contrived and everything seems condensed, and it's like they think that none of us have the fortitude or fucking the intelligence to listen to a conversation. It frustrates me. How the fuck are we all supposed to know what's going on if we don't listen to conversation? Blows my mind. Wilfred Byers, there you go. Winfred. That's a fucking name and a half. Good name. A good strong name. Yeah, he does. He shoots from the hip. He's a fucking fierce, nice lad, and he's a fair old business there. It's impressive. But look, I said I'd come on. I promised after Christmas that I would go on YouTube more, at least once a week, and have a little chat with you. And I'm sorry I have, but I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put it down in my diary to get in here once a week and have a little chat with you and stuff because I appreciate you. Gotta get to work now. Nice seeing you. Yep, Winfred, you have a fucking good day and make loads of fucking this. I'll be at it tomorrow. So yeah, I love you all. Have a real good night, and I'll be talking to you again. And thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. And yeah, we'll stay going. Good luck.